That was...
Well, it's not easy to tell. Oh, they look to be the same then. Well,
Did they?
I think so.
Oh, here they were, all the cars, look. Oh, mate.
All the new cars, new liveries,
liveries.
a fresh TT Motorsport.
I think some of them are missing sponsors. I see Joey's is missing sponsors. I think they're all missing sponsors, you know.
I think they are.
Why are they all missing sponsors?
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
That is a bit strange. No one's got sponsors, have they?
Nah.
No, we can still tell who's who by colours and that. Everyone's using the right colours, from what I can see so far.
Yeah.
That's just a glitch from Codemaster's end, I think.
Very cool. So, yellow flag. Not sure who that was. Sector 3 though. Stevie JD now on his flying lap. And Joey. And Strikerson. And Josh as well.
Most drivers are out now.
Yeah. It'll be interesting this Tez.
This is really been excited for this round one here for Tier 2 Season 1. Whole bunch of new drives put together. We've got a few old faces here as well. But this is going to be some serious racing, I think.
Yeah, I'm certainly hoping so. Some bits of them racing in the pre-series. Some of them putting in some quick times.
We have Lewis who's actually come out on the medium compound, the only driver to not go out on the softs.
Oh, Stevie JD's out of the qualifying. Just spun wide there on the S's and
what a shame.
Crashed into the wall. Shame though.
As we're now following SDC as they are on their lap.
Joey with a 1 minute 25.6 and Strikerson with a 1 minute 24.1. Nice.
A few drivers putting in their times now. We've got a few in the 24s. We've got Liam Hannon who's put a 1 minute 21.2 in.
That's
in
quick.
The Brawn. SDC goes provisional second with 1 minute 21.6.
Just on board with GB292 in the last couple of corners as he just takes it wide. Doesn't manage to invalidate his lap time, but it has cost him quite a bit of time, that. So it's a 1 minute 24.3.
As Getting My Pipe goes provisional fourth for 1 minute 6. In that Bentley. We're following Small Hands in the pink Ford. Awesome looking livery that Needles is. It's really nice. But let's see what they can do. Currently put 1 minute 24 in. And they don't improve. There are a few drivers lined up to come into the pits.
Just looking at them coming into the pits. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it is.
Alright, mate.
Yeah, just watching a few of the drivers coming into the pits there. All seem to do alright with the no pit assist.
Seeing a lot of drivers get out of the way for each other, which is really good sportsmanship. Good to see. As you have Rebel Group Plays, they're out as well. I've only just noticed that. What a shame.
Just admit I missed that one as well myself, Tez.
The Innertech Lupo industry driver. And his teammate is in the pits just coming out now. It's Chizu. As we have Josh on an outlap now. Very fast driver.
So,
you may recognise his name from Tier 1 from the mini-series. But he will be now starting his lap. So let's go on board and see how they get on with their lap.
On board with Shifty 50. Oh no, he's coming into the pits, Tez. So we'll move on from him.
I see Lewis is still the only driver out there. And they actually got 1.24 in on the medium tyre, so very good to see.
And you've got to say, these times are quite close together, it looks, so
They
it'll
are.
be a tight one at the top.
Very close together. Yeah, for sure. Top four, especially the one within that 1:21. And we've got a couple of drivers beneath that in 1:22, so yeah, it's very close. But I think Josh is going to be in here for a good lap.
I think so, yeah.
Some right now. Let's see where he can put this Achieve Audi racing car here at Australia.
I love these new car names. Some of them are a bit of a mouthful, but we don't mind that.
Some of them are a bit of a mouthful, but we'll have to shorten some of them.
Abbreviate them.
Abbreviate them a little bit, that's right. But here we have Josh there. He's coming around the penultimate corner here at Albert Park. Through the final corner. Oh, he runs a little bit wide there, but he doesn't invalidate his lap, luckily. Let's see where he puts his Audi. P5 provisionally, 1:22 flat. Very good there from Josh. Very fast drivers in this league. We'll go on board now with Getting My Pipe. I actually think they're on an outlap, to be fair. OMG Joey is actually up in P8 at the moment. They're doing very well. They're 1:23.6. They were looking to improve though, as they're back out on circuit now. In the James VS Tesla Motorsports. We will also have to abbreviate these to the car manufacturers, I think. That is a bit of a mouthful there.
So yeah, Chizu just set a purple set to his set to 2. Coming through set to 3 now. Not set a time yet. This will be his first lap if he keeps it clean. Around the last couple of corners now. It's Chizu with a 1:22.6 and puts him in 8th.
Currently following Schleiferson, who's trying to put 1:24.1 in. They're out on a lap at the moment. They'll be looking to improve. And their car looks much like the Renault that Fernando Alonso used to drive back in the early 2000s. It's very similar to it. Beautiful looking car.
Very hard catching, isn't it?
It is. The two Dutch drivers, him and Jerry Moore. Great to see some different nationalities getting involved with TT Motorsport rather than just British drivers. It's really good to see. I love the diversity. But here we have Striker Sun coming around the final corner here at Albert Park. Let's see what they can do. Do they improve? No, they do improve. They go P9 with 3.5. That only just registered. Wow, well done. Very good. So we got nearly all the drivers putting laps. We now go on board with Unlucky A, who is Benjo25 in the Discord. Let's see what they could do in the Audi. Josh's teammate. These will be two very fast drivers. Yeah. Putting on a good show for the constructors, that's for sure.
Just wondering if we're going to see the 1 minute 20 mark. Not far off, but not far away, is it? 2/10 of a second, just over 2/10 of a second.
And we've still got the likes of Meaningbowl, who's currently not even put a lap in, and they are very fast, so they could possibly do it. But yeah, I'm not sure why they've not come out yet. I'm not sure if they've done a few laps perhaps, and maybe they've got an invalidated lap. But I'm sure that we'll be seeing a fast time at some point from that driver. But here we have Unlucky A, aka Benjo, come around here, final corner, and there you go, provisional P15, 1 minute 24.1. These times are actually really close, to be honest.
Yeah, very close. Yeah,
we got some good times here. No one seems to be miles off the pace either, which is good to see. But here we have Meaningbowl, aka the Viper. Let's see how they do in their Utah Brawn GP car. He's even got the helmet to match. As he goes purple in Sector 2.
I think he's picked up an invalidated lap there, it says.
He has. He does.
Got a red, red circuit.
I just realised that. Yeah, he picked up purple Sector 2, but it's not much cope with an invalidated lap.
It's a shame, really.
Very more though. It's in the 1 minute 20.6.
There we go.
There
we go.
That is it. It has been completed. Very fast lap there. In the Equinox Spiker F1 car. But I will get that confused up with the Renault car. I can't not see that Mil 7 Renault F1 car. Cannot stop seeing it now. Let's see if anyone else can get into the 1 minute 20s. We have Shifty 50 in the pits now. They are very close to Jerry Moore, who put on a really dominant display in the trial race, but unfortunately did spin at Silverstone on the first corner. But their sheer pace and determination gave them a seat here in the Tier 2 series. But they could be one of the favourites here to win today. Very fast driver. We've got some really quick drivers to fair in this Tier 2. It's really not based on skill at all. It's just mostly new faces here. That's why they're Tier 2. So don't get it twisted. Tier 1 is not superior talent-wise over Tier 2. This is two grids with very diverse talents, to be quite fair. As you see, one of the Audis there getting over, out of the way for the other drivers to do their flying laps, which is very nice to see.
Yeah, we do like to see safe racing here at TTM Motorsport. Some fine examples so far.
12 viewers here at TTM Motorsport stream. It's really good to see. Who is out on track? Let's go and follow Kitsu as they get out of the way for the Brawn there. I believe that Brawn must be Meaningbowl, or is it Liam Hannon? No, it's Liam Hannon. Let's follow Liam Hannon and see how they get on.
Liam on his flying lap.
Cracking on a 1 minute 21.2. Barely anything separated him and Shifty, much like it was in the trial race between these drivers. Well, and Liam sets purple sector 2. This could be a quick lap. Oh, as he goes wide, he almost loses it there. But he keeps in the track limits, and the track lap is still validated. Oh, but that wasn't, as he cuts it. What a shame.
That was a shame. That was a shame.
As Getting My Pipe is now starting his flying lap, he'll be liking to try to improve from his P5, and that turn 1 was ridiculously quick, to be fair. That was very fast. So this could be a good lap. Definitely wanted to improve. In the Bentley. Beautiful colour, that purple as well. It's a lovely shade of purple. Drivers really have gone above and beyond with these livery designs this season.
Just looks so much different, doesn't it, to the last tiers?
Oh, it does. It's going to take some while to get used to for our behalf, for commentating wise, but it'll be really good once we do get used to it, because these guys have put some really good effort a lot of effort into these designs.
That's it, working together as well as teams.
Oh, his medium bolt's retired. He'd be starting from the back of the grid. Wow, we did not expect that. One of arguably the fastest drivers here in the Tier 2 series has just binned it, as getting my pipe also invalidates his lap.
Seen quite a few invalidated laps today. It's obviously testing this this track for him. We have seen some quick times.
Yeah, it definitely is. We are seeing them literally push themselves above and beyond. As the GB292, I believe they're about to start a lap now. It's coming a little bit slow around the last corner, but I think it's got a nice exit, ready to start their flyer. They'll be wanting to improve their 1 minute 23 flat.
This is it. Could we see the top times beaten here as a couple of drivers look like they've got a lap left? That's all it takes sometimes.
A lot of drivers getting away for each other, which I really like to see. I know I've said that a couple of times already, but I'm glad they're listening and they respect each other on track. It's great to see. Here you have a Lewis. I think they're about to put in a lap. They improved? Yes! Oh, what a lap there. 1 minute 23 flaps. They improved big time from, I think it was 16th they were in previously. So yeah, well done there. Lewis.
Not a bad time at all, that says. Oh, I didn't realise Shifty 50 is also in the 1 minute 20s. 1 minute 20.9.
Oh, well done, Shifty 50. Sorry that went a little bit unnoticed there, but there's so much going on there, mate. But yeah, well done for getting a 1 minute 20s. That is really, really fast. As Jerry Moore race has retired. So hopefully they'll be wanting to keep hold of that P1 and no one improves. He seems to think so. As GB292, did they improve? They do, they improved by 1 position and knock Lewis down to P10.
Nice. Tell you what, only 4 seconds between all the drivers. It's going to be a very close race. This is going to be very interesting.
It is. It certainly is.
I'm looking forward to this for a few weeks now. Sorry, go on, Taz.
Oh yeah. As Chizu goes P8 currently, they finish their qualifying session. But
not a bad time though.
We might have some drivers behind that may knock them down yet. No, it's not a bad time. Let's see what Dominguez can do though. In the Bentley Xeon. Oh, Bentley Zero. May I be corrected. See how they do. Oh, as we have SDC in the 1 minute 20s as well. There's not much separating them and their teammate.
Look at that.
In the McLaren Shark Sim Racing. So they are looking very dominant here as a team. As Dominguez comes into the pits. Can we see anyone else improve? Josh has finished. Getting my pipes in the pits. Chizu has finished. GB292's in the grass, so they won't be able to improve.
Well, it looks like Joey. Joey's the last one out here.
Joey, yeah. I think. Oh, it's Joey.
Oh,
no, Joey. Oh, well, at least he didn't retire. Oh, he did retire.
He retired.
Oh. No, I mean, I think he retired himself. I don't think. I didn't retire. Okay, that's good then.
He knew he wasn't going to improve this time.
No, I think anyone's going to be able to improve now. I think that's it.
And that's it, mate. Yeah, that's it. Top 3 in 1 minute 20s.
Wow, that is fast. That is fast. Between 1st and 7th, though, they're all in between the 20s and 21 seconds. I mean, between 1st and 7th, there's only 1.2 seconds separating them. So that is, there's not much separating them, to be quite honest.
Not at all. Not at all. It'll be interesting to see how this set off in first corner goes.
Oh, it really will be. Fortunately, we did have 3 retirements with Stevie JD in the pink Ford. We had Rebel go place in the Innertech Lupo Industry car. And then we also had Meaningbowl, aka the Viper, who retired in the UTURP Braun GP car. But that will definitely be a driver to be watched out for the viewers here at the stream. We know Viper's got a lot of pace within him, and for him to retire on round 1, he'll be absolutely gutted, but we can definitely see a few positions made up by him throughout the race.
That's it, all still to play for, Taz.
And here is your starting grid. Here today in Australia, we have Jerry Moore race in P1. We have Shifty 50 in P2. SDC starting in 3rd position. We have Liam Hannon in P4. We have M Steele in P5. Josh P6. Getting My Pipe starting in P7. We have Chitsu starting in P8. GB292 starting in P9. We have Lewis rounding up the top 10. We have Jaminguez in P11. Arkadark starting in P12. Unlucky A, aka Benjo, starting 13th. We have Striker Son starting in P14th. We have Joey starting in P15. We have George B23 starting in 16th. Small Hands starting in 17th with his teammate following behind in 18th. And I missed the last 2. But I believe that was Meaningbowl was 20th and...
I think Rebel Go Plays may have been
Rebel Go Plays
yeah.
was 19th. Thank you, Pi, for recovering me there. Didn't say it quick enough, did I?
Here we go, just seconds away from the formation lap.
Grab your popcorn, grab your beers, lads. This one is going to be a dream to watch for the spectators. I know I certainly have. I've been looking forward to this race all day long. It's the only thing that's powered me through work, knowing that we've got round 1 here for tier 2 drivers here, season 1. Been absolutely buzzing for this. I'm going to quickly go stick my fan on though.
Yeah,
it's getting a little bit hot in here.
Quite warm. In the commentary box.
In the old commentary box.
So we look to be getting set underway on the formation lap.
Look at these colours. This is incredible. It is such a shame about the sponsors, but we'll have to do some looking into this and find out the reason why we can't see the sponsors on the cars. It should be fixed by round 2 though, in Bahrain. And there is your predicted pit stop strategy today.
Joey was disqualified from the session. Not sure what's happened there. Oh, it looks like Joey's not set off.
They might have made contact with someone. The littlest contact, they'll just put you back to the starting grid.
It looks like there's a couple of drivers still on the starting line, Tez, to have been disqualified as well. It looks like it could be them. Striker Son and Joey.
Joey, yeah, they may have made contact, you see. Isn't ideal on a formation lap, but it doesn't mean anything. If there's any contact or damage, it doesn't stay over for the race. So
yeah,
this is purely just to get their tyres warmed up and their brakes warmed up. We're ready for a 50% long race here at Albert Park,
where anything could happen.
I've not even checked my stream back. I'm going to quickly check my stream now. Make sure it all sounds right. Wait, speak a second, please, Pi.
Go. So as we have Jerry Moore in pole position in the Equinox Spiker F1, which is a bit of a mouthful in itself, and we have Shifty 50, who is in second with. With me, sorry, the McLaren Shark Sim Racing, and SDC who's also in the McLaren Shark Sim Racing. As the drivers come back round for the grid.
Here we go, all the nerves will be running through these drivers now. They've been waiting a long time to start this round 1 race here. The Tier 2 series here at TT Motorsport. who is going to get a good start here. Could Jerry Moore defend off that first place? 4, 5 red lights. As we're going through the red lights again.
Oh, looks like there could have been a technical glitch.
Doesn't seem to be happening, and we're away here at Albert Park for the round 1. Let's see a driver squabbling already. As the still making a very good start, and Shifty 50 moves up the way.
GB just come off the track there.
Oh, and we see someone in the background already dropped right back.
Bits of debris flying everywhere.
And there's a safety car already. But Shifty 50 has had the best possible start there. They're straight into P1. We have M Steele following in second. We have Jerry Moore, who's dropped down to third. We have Josh up into fourth. They've made 2 positions. We've had Chitsu, who's made up 3 positions, up into P5, which is very good. We have Liam Hannon, unfortunately dropped down 2 positions. We have Getting My Pipe, who's held 7th. We have Dominguez, teammate, following behind, has made up 3 positions. But George B has made up total of 7 positions already, up into P9. We have Unlucky, aka Benjo's, up into P10, making 3 positions. We have Joey up into P11. Arca Dark, followed by Small Hands. Rebel Go plays. And then GB292's missed out big time there. I'm not too sure what's happened to them. And with Striker Stone who's missed out a couple positions too. Medium Bowl's already made up 3 positions from the back. And we have SDC who's dropped down. Oh, so it was SDC I saw at the start. Second corner. Aiming into the crash barrier. That is so unfortunate. But they're down 15 places now. But it's really early doors yet. We still have another 28 laps left. So, anything's possible yet. And we have Stevie JD in P19 and Lewis racking up the top 20 drivers.
I tell you what, M Steele looks to be doing well there to jump to second from the start.
Yeah, it really does, yeah. Very impressive start there from Steely Boy. As a safety car has now been deployed and the drivers will slow down and let the rest catch up. We might see some pit stops, to be fair, as well. Oh, definitely see some of them, as we see Rebel, we see Lewis, we see... It's just Rebel and Lewis in the pits. I think Rebel had to take a penalty there, I'm not too sure.
Lewis looks like he's just had a new wing fitted.
I'm not sure if that was just me, but it looked like the pit crew delayed before they actually started the pit stop. I'm not sure, but nevertheless, they've already done their pit stops now, so they'll be now on the hard compound and ready to continue this race. We have Joey who picked up a 5-second penalty, severe collision with Small Hands. That isn't ideal, but I mean Small Hands is behind them, so I'm not too sure what happened there. That could get looked at after the race. Ooh, drivers really bunching up here. We have more debris. We have... I think that was Unlucky A's, Benjo's wing that fell off. We have Josh picked up a penalty as well. So I think the drivers just need to separate a little bit more here on the safety car. There's no need for any contact. Here is Shifty 50 though. Made their way up into first in the McLaren, or should I say the Shark McLaren Sim car, or McLaren, yeah, McLaren Shark Sim Racing car. Another tongue twister that. Plenty of them about.
So we have the Pacific Old Porsche in second. I like the names of some of these cars.
As we have SDC picking up another penalty. Sorry, a penalty. I mean, they've already basically got their own penalty from dropping so far back, but I'm not sure what happened there either. Have they lost any front wing? As I think
Steel also picking one up.
I mean, they'll get used to this after a while. I mean, with safety cars, they've just got to back off. Really do have to back off until you see the safety car is about to come in. Then you can start thinking about getting a little bit closer and getting ready to start racing again. But in the meantime, just keep a gap, keep a couple car lengths. There's there's almost nearly more contact there between M Steel and Shifty 50. M Steel had to step on the brakes there. As it is currently follow the leader here in round 1 for the Tier 2 drivers.
Is this it? Will we see the safety car come in?
Is a lap down. How is Josh a lap down? Looks like the game glitched.
I think that's...
Where does it say for Josh's view on your screen?
Josh is in 20th and he's only half a second behind Lewis on mine.
He says there's a lap down for me. That's strange. But the safety car is in this lap and they're all about to go underway again as Shifty 50 will now be setting the pace as a safety car sends it off ahead. We're ready for the race restart here at Albert Park. Oh, what was that? They've all bunched up and they've all made a lot of contact. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah, all the drivers ghosting.
Thing for at once. But nevertheless, we're back underway. Shifty 50 gets an excellent start, and we have M Steel, who gets a great start from Jerry Moore. Jerry Moore drops a little bit back there, was caught napping at the start. Chisel and Liam Hannon follow close P4 and 5.
There we go, Josh side by side with Lewis. Oh, Lewis just gets ahead, but Josh goes and makes another move down the straight.
Oh, as we have Arca Dark going on Dominguez. Very nice overtake there from Arca Dark.
Tell you what, these two are side by side round the corner.
Benjo like his chances as well to try and get past the Bentley driver. The Bentley driver actually has a missing end plate, so they'll be screwing right now.
SDC and Meaning Ball having a little battle. SDC coming out on top, sorry, Meaning Ball just having another go. Doesn't manage to take him. Well defended there from SDC.
Oh, M still bins it! Coming out of the fast chicane. Oh, what a shame, they're doing so well. There's Chitsu's up to third place, Jerry Moore takes second, and that's another safety car here for round 1 here at Albert Park. What a shame, what a shame.
Them mess bends are absolutely lethal if you get them wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm dreading it for my race in Tier 1 tomorrow, I really am.
I've been getting in a bit of practice, Tez, I'm not going to lie. It was well needed.
George B picks up a drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. Sorry, Pi, what was that?
I said I've been getting plenty of practice in, Tez. It's been well needed.
Oh, it has been. I've been putting a lot of practice in, to be fair. As you have Liam Hannon in the pits, and I think all these drivers are taking their time penalties now. So whoever picks up time penalties is currently sat in their grid box, taking it now. And to be fair, I think I'd rather take my penalty now on a safety car rather than have it added on at the end of the race when you could be in a good position.
Yeah, that's
I'd
it.
much rather get out of the way now. And as Jim Inges picks up a 5-second penalty, there's a lot of penalties under safety cars which are very avoidable. This could definitely be one of the highlight topics in the future race brief. But 2 safety cars in 5 laps isn't ideal. But this is a brand new grid of drivers. You guys got to remember that there is a lot to learn yet of some of these drivers. We have drivers of all different caliber, so some are a lot more experienced in league racing than others, and some are pretty new. But nevertheless, we believe we've chosen the best of the bunch to join it, Tier 2. But I don't think any of this is intentional. It's just a little bit of work that needs to be doing, I think. Don't you, Pi?
Yeah, I think it'll come as the rounds go on, to be honest, Tez. As we've seen with the last one, further the series went on, the cleaner it got. So, yeah, just let them ease into it, I think, and keep mentioning it in the race briefs, and hopefully it should iron itself out.
Exactly. I mean, there's 22 races to this calendar, and this is the first one, so it's early doors yet for this whole championship as a whole. So You see a little bit more debris flying off there. I don't know who that came from. Oh, that was Benjo, unlucky A. Clipped the back of Joey's Tesla there. As we do see a few drivers coming to the pits now. We have Dominguez and we also have... who else do we have? Dominguez and we have Joey as well.
And Chitsu.
They've jumped in that pit limiter nice and early, so there is no extra penalties or collisions. And we have Liam Hannon and Meanin Bolt at the back now. That was not expected. So both of these drivers have actually double stacked, but they've not, because they are teammates, but they're in separate boxes. So the whole pit thing that we was going for, where the correct drivers get the correct pit boxes, has actually not worked, but it's really paid off for these two drivers.
Well, that's it. And I suppose it's not the end of the world, but it would have been nice to have them paired together.
It would have been, yeah, but I don't think that is going to be a thing for the future. I don't think it's actually possible. I have to do my research, though. Go into the old interwebs and see what I can find, but I think it is going to be a free-for-all in the pits and you get partnered up with someone random, unfortunately, but nevertheless, here is Shifty 50 still in P1. Hasn't stepped a foot wrong yet here at Albert Park. We have Jerry Moore, who has, didn't have the best start off the grid, but is hanging there in P2. Arkadark making 9 positions, and so is Benjo. Both of them made 9 positions, so in P3 and 4. And we have Small Hands, actually, in the pink Ford, who's made 12 positions. That is incredible.
That is incredible.
So they have literally swapped with Liam Hannon, vice versa, with their current positions. Liam Hannon down into 16th, and we have Small Hands up into 5th. So that is really impressive there in the pink Ford.
Yeah, things certainly changed from the start of the race.
It really has.
Shifty and Jerry Moore still up there, but yeah, certainly changed for the rest of it.
A lot of drivers really bunched up here, like side by side. I think someone may have actually gained a position. I'm not too sure, but I'm not sure why it's stopping and starting so much. As we have Joey picking up another penalty there from a collision. So they've literally only just got a new wing, and I'm going to check it now, but I think... Oh, and Dominguez hit Joey, so it's all happening at the back. What's Joey's wing looking like? Joey's wing is looking alright, to be fair.
STC Text GB292 though.
Oh, we're back underway. Oh, my bad. I didn't even realise safety car was coming in. And Shifty has had an incredible start.
Yeah, just pulled away a second from the rest of the bunch there.
Here we have a battle for ninth as Josh is looking for Stevie J here. Meanin Bolt picks up a 3-second penalty there for corner cutting. God, there's so much going on here. I don't even know who to stick with. There's just trains of drivers everywhere. As Josh makes a move there, and that's another driver who's dropped right down. That's Stevie J. Oh, I'm not sure what happened to them there. For Shifty, there's been a little gap of 0.6 seconds over Jerry Moore. And Arkadark hanging in there, nice P3. And Liam Hanna makes a move on George B. Jerry Moore race sits in the fastest lap so far. As we have Josh making a move on GB292. And we have Striker Son.
We've just made another move on STC and he's going for Small Hands, which he's got as well. Josh
3 wide there.
3 positions, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, Josh is on a rampage right now. He's wanting to go past one after the other right now. He's wanting to get on with this early on into this race, so he can start putting pressure possibly onto the leaders. As he makes another move there on Striker Son. Oh, there's contact. Striker Son's pulled on him. I was not on board with Josh at the time. I was looking from third person, so I'm not quite sure who was at fault there for that bit of contact.
I think I'd have to watch that one by myself. But that's it. Both drivers still made it out alive.
But the Audis are looking really, really good though. Into P4 and 5. And Getting My Pipe makes a move on small hands around the outside there. As Liam Hannon makes a move on GB292 as well.
GB just running a bit wide then.
DRS is now enabled, so this could throw a spanner into the works. As we have both Audi drivers wheel to wheel now. And I'm sure they'll be giving each other their room as they head out to turn 1. Say that, but Benjo holds position very nicely, but Josh is coming around the outside and doesn't around the outside there. Very good. Shifty is still leading. 0.8 seconds off Jerry Moore as we have a yellow flag in sector 1. What has happened? Looks pretty good to me.
Back alright again.
As Stacey picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner casting.
Close between these drivers though.
Striker some.
Stacey
and both caught that.
Unlucky. I had a feeling it'd be quite action-packed at the middle of the grid here.
Oh, it really is. As we're seeing, oh, a striker some makes a beautiful move on Benjo, aka Unlucky A there. That was very nicely done there through the far chicane.
Get me my pipe. Oh!
But look at this. Oh, that was a big hit. And then
that was a big hit.
And that was, who was that? I'm not sure who that was.
I think that was Liam Hannon and Get Me My Pipe, I think, was it? Shoot, one of them ended up in the wall.
One of them ended up into the wall. Was that Getting My Pipe ended up into the wall?
I think it was, yeah.
It must.
Yeah, it's coming into the pits now, yeah.
Coming into the pits now, yeah.
Yeah, it was,
yeah. Jerry Moore's made a move on Shifty. Oh, I've just missed that. But Jerry Moore is now into the lead and Shifty is in second place. We have Strikerson who just picked up a 5-second penalty in the pit lane for speeding. As we have a virtual safety car. Strikerson is out of this race. That was such a shame. They were up into a really strong 6th end last time I checked.
There's quite a lot of changes going on here.
There is a lot of changes, also a lot of penalties. The Arc of Dark is holding that P3 they have done for the majority of the race, making up 9 places. But now we're on board with Shifty 50s going alongside Jerry Moore. They'll be liking their chances, try and retake the lead. But Jerry Moore has retaken his pole position he's got here. So he'll be very chuffed with that. There's still another 19 laps left here at the Australian Grand Prix. And we're back racing again. Virtual safety car has now come to an end as we have Jerry Moore and Shifty both thinking last minute we're going to come into the pit. Oh, this is good. I'm loving watching this, you know.
So that's it. Arc of Dark now in there.
Dark takes the lead.
Really pushing it on them softs.
So lots of pit changes now. Josh up into P2. Were they right down the order at one point? Like right down?
I think Josh was, yeah.
I think he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's up into P2 now.
Arc of Dark's gone up 11 places, so yeah. Rebel Go plays up 15 places to get to 4th.
And he's already done 2 stops as well, so to be in P4 with 2 stops, that is pretty impressive. A Shifty picks up a 3-second time penalty.
I think these are going to play a big part in the end of it. These time penalties.
Oh, they will.
Switch some of them around. There's a bit of contact there between Joey and Unlucky A. Just a little love tap.
With the Innertech Lupo cars up to P3 and P4, they'll be very happy with that at the moment. But
gotta say that Innertech Lupo really is stunning.
Positions. Oh, beautiful livery. I'm saying that as Rebel Go plays, as we speak about him, has just picked up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Right, so now we can see the drivers spread out a little bit. We can catch on to these battles a little bit better. We've now got on board of SDC, who's putting pressure onto George B for P9 as they go up the inside on the hard compound. But George B holds position still. I've seen Chizu's drop right back. What's happened to Chizu? Oh, they're in the pits. They're in the pits.
In the pits.
We see SDC now still putting the pressure on George B as George B. As back end comes out massive there, starts oversteer him. SDC now in DRS range. What will we see here?
So I'll tell you what's quite interesting there is Chizu's chose to come into the pits, but his teammate Rebels stayed out. So 2 different strategies from the same team there.
Different strategies. Rebel Go plays up 17 positions right now, which is pretty remarkable. They probably was not expecting this so early on into the race.
So his strategy's obviously working for him, Tez, so...
Oh, he'll be loving it. Fair play to
That's
him.
it.
The Arc of Dark picking up a 3-second time penalty there.
Jerry looks to make a move on Lewis and does on the inside. He gets him. He gets him. Shifty also looking to make a move on Lewis.
You're following Shifty, I'll follow SDC. I think SDC is going to make a move on George shortly. There's so many battles here now, though.
There it is. Makes the move, gets it.
Oh,
Lewis.
George goes wide, and that's him. And he's binned it.
Oh.
And his wheel's fallen off. What a shame. George B, you was holding it so well there. But that will be another safety car, and as another victim of the fast chicane here at Albert Park.
It's been a bit of a problem causer, hasn't it?
It has, but now we will start to see drivers who may need to pit. But I think we have seen everyone at least stop once now. We had a few two stoppers.
And SDC in the
Josh
pits.
In P1 at the moment, currently on the 1 stop on the mediums. So they won't be looking to pit just yet, I wouldn't have thought. As Benjo, unlucky A, picks up a drive penalty for speeding underneath a safety car.
Meaning ball also in the pits
again, so
and
they
get me
haven't
my
got
pipe.
very much luck today.
Yeah. It's like a new wing there.
Halfway through this race at the moment, Pi, who do you think will be the winner here for round 1? Who is your guess?
I mean, I think Jerry Moore and Shifty will be up there, to be honest. Maybe Jerry Moore just ahead and take the win, but it's hard to call, to be honest. It's very close between these drivers.
It is very close.
Who do you think?
I mean, you can't fault Josh at the moment. The old boy is dropped right to the back and worked their way back up through the positions, currently on the medium compound. So, I mean, they have a chance of winning for sure, but they'll probably need to pit for the softs towards the end. Whereas, I don't know what, Jerry Moore's on the mediums and Shifty's actually onto the softs, so they're going to need to, all 3 of them will need to pit, so they're all on a similar strategy here, so they're all gone for at least 2 stop. As we speak about Shifty, he's actually coming to the pits. Why is he coming to the pits? I'm not too sure.
Or maybe he's chose the wrong tyres, Taz. Maybe the softs went...
Yeah. Damage. I'm not sure.
He's sticking on mediums now. It's lost him to the end of the race, so obviously he's just dropped a couple of places with that, but...
You see Rebel Go play. He's currently leading this race, starting 18 positions back from where he is now. This guy's on a roll. He's on an absolute mission right now in the Innertech Lupo car.
He has had 2 stops, but he's on lap 9 of his mediums, so...
That's 2
really
stops though, to be up into the lead. That's pretty good, man. But yeah, 9-lap-old tyres isn't ideal. I mean, he will need to probably pit again. But, I mean, anything's possible. I mean, another safety car. Later on in this race, he could quite easily pit then. And he shouldn't have too much time. We currently have a Rebel leading this race. We have Jerry Moore in 2nd, Arkaduck in P3. We have Josh into P4. We have Itch Chizu in P5, Shifty in 6th place. We have Unlucky A, aka Benjo, in P7. We have Lewis into P8, Liam Hannon in P9, and we have Shifty 50 actually losing a position there to Chizu. Or was it to unlucky 8? I'm not too sure what happened there, but I did see some swapping about. As we have Liam in P9, we have Joey in P10, Small Hands in P11, followed by his teammate in P12. We have GB292 in P13. We have Mean and Bowl into P14. Getting My Pipe is in P15, followed by SDC P16. Dominguez wraps up the remaining drivers here in round 1 at Australia.
So mine, Dominguez is a lap behind. Just in the mix with the other drivers.
Oh yeah. It's a shame he can't unlap himself like they do in real life.
I wonder if he canters and doesn't realise.
I'm not sure. As Getting My Pipe makes a position. Oh, that's because GBT90 got in the pits. No, that's fine. Oh, I think Dominguez making a little bit of contact there, but nothing great enough to cause any damage. So I think long term, if we look towards the last few laps of this race, judging from sort of a now perspective, I think we've got Josh who's in P4, and they've actually got 1 lap old mediums, whereas you've got the likes of Jerry Moore and well, Jerry Moore's got 4 lap old. We've got Rebel who's on 10 lap old mediums, Arkadark who's on 17 lap old mediums.
Oh wow!
And we also got Shifty 50 down in P6, and they have got 1 lap old as well. So it could be close between him and Josh towards the end of this Grand Prix, as they'll have the fresher tyres on the last stint. And the safety car is coming in this lap as Arkadark picked up a 5-second penalty for hitting Josh.
Can we say I just seen a wing come off of somebody? I'm not sure who it was though, but another one with the pink Ford. Stevie JD just missing a wing there. I'm sure he'll jump in the pits now. As a safety car comes in, Tez. Back underway.
And here we go as Rebel Go plays. Was caught napping at the lights, and Jerry Moore is looking to make the position off the back, but I'm not sure if that was actually an illegal overtake. I don't know if he has to give that back or not, but it doesn't look like he's going to be. As a following Shifty 50 now is on board there, who's going to make a move on Shih Tzu. Oh, it's Shih Tzu rear ends the rear of Josh. Oh,
just caught that one.
SDC is disqualified from the session. What has happened there?
Not sure what's happened.
SDC
is can't even see him on the track there.
SDC's out, disqualified. Gone. Not sure. Oh, as Liam Allen and Chitsu make a bit of contact there. The Shifty has moved up another position. It's just hard to keep up with. There's so much going on.
Yeah, it really is, yeah.
Liam Hannon is... Oh, they made the move on Lewis. It says... I'm not sure.
Oh, Small Hands and GB292 having a little battle, but Small Hands just ended up going out wide there and off the track. GB takes that place.
Joey blocks it up there and oversteers into the grass on the penultimate corner. Into the pits they come. But here we have Josh, who is on the gearbox now of Arkadark in the Honda. Let's see if the Audi driver can get past.
Get me my pipe, just made a move on Meaning Ball and got him there.
This top 6 battle was very close.
Yeah, it really is. He'll be the first to make a
Right,
move, though,
Jerry
Tez.
Moore. Jerry Moore's made a 2-second gap saying that. I mean, it's really close between 2nd and 6th, but I mean, anything could happen yet. As Lewis was a little bit wide there. Nevertheless, holds it through the far chicane. Let's see what Shifty can do, though. See if Shifty can try and make a move onto P4 past Josh. I mean, these two drivers are on the exact same strategy right now. Shifty always looks for a move there as Josh kind of opens the door for him, but soon closes it. As they're around the final corner, ready to start lap 18.
So there we go.
As Josh makes a move on After Dark.
There's action all over this one.
Do, though.
GB on Shitsu, can he get him? He does down the straight. Looks like Shitsu may have a problem as he's dropped back quite a few places there.
Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between Liam and Lewis, but nothing substantial. Shifty is all over the gearbox of the Sanzea Honda right now, though. Can he get the McLaren past the Honda?
He's looking for it, isn't he?
He is.
Saying, where can I get it? Where can I take him?
Seems to have a lot of VRS, looking at his steering wheel as well. So he might be able to use this overtake button at the perfect moment. As Arkadar goes wide, it's Shifty to make the move, and Shifty does make the move. He does it. Up into P4, Shifty 50. Now he'll be eyeing up Josh, who, as I said, on the exact same strategy as him. So this will be interesting.
Chizu just made a place up.
22. As Jerry Moore sits at 1 minute 24 in, so that's the best lap so far.
Meaning Ball just taking GB292 there. It's fights all over it in this one.
Well to be up in P8. I think they must have pitted about 3 times already.
Made up 12 positions, Tez, so that's not bad going, I'd say.
No. But here we have Lewis and Arkdark, 2 teammates here at the Zanzare Honda Racing Team. Let's see what they can do as Arkdark goes a little bit wide and Lewis corrects their mistakes and gets even closer to the gearbox of his teammate. It's all happening here. Round 1, Australia here at Tier 2 for TT Motorsport.
Looks like Shifty's gaining on Josh as well.
Here we go, the overtake. Lewis on Arkdark on his teammate does it very nicely there. Gets the much better line there through the fast chicane.
I think the tyres of Arkadart now playing a bit of a part in it. Looks like he may have to come to the pits.
50-50 into the DRS range of Josh. Not much of a speed difference, they seem very similar. Oh, there's almost contact for Shifty. Gets on the brakes just in time there to prevent any damage.
See him drop back a little bit, obviously. Had to
it's all happening back here. I think there's
his foot on the brake.
Lots going back towards the back.
Shizu's in the pits.
I'll keep following Shifty-50 for the moment.
Rebel Go Play seems to be gaining on small lands. Let's have a look. It looks to make a move, but just slips a little bit. Just holds off.
That Rebel Go
Slight
Plays.
bit of contact. Yeah, Rebel Go Plays takes small lands.
Yeah.
Nice battles going on here, Taz.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Shifty though, because there was a tiny bit of contact there, but literally nothing to cause any damage. But you can just see how much Shifty's pushing and how different his braking zones are to Josh. They're completely different. Right, will we see a move down the main straight here? in Australia as Josh goes very wide and into the DRS zone now. What can Shifty do? Putting all the pressure onto the Audi driver. It's a much cleaner entrance into turn 1. Into the second DRS zone. It's got to be a move. It's got to be
He's
done.
got him. He's got him.
And he's got on the outside now. Is he going to do him around the outside? He does. He does it around the outside. As Josh's teammate does retire from the session, which is so unfortunate. The Shifty 50s into P2. What a move.
I think it was just a matter of time, that one, Tez.
That
was looking for it for a while.
All over him. I had to stick with him because I knew it was coming.
Liam now gaining. Oh, as he takes Smalllands and Stevie JD. Oh, Smalllands is in the pit, sorry, yeah, so he takes Stevie JD there.
Let's talk about Jerry Moore, though. The driver who hasn't faced many problems in the last few laps. He's been cruising out in first place. Has made nearly a 9-second gap on his opponents. But let's see if that gap changes over the next few laps between him and Shifty. Because I do know for a fact that Shifty is on much newer tyres than Jerry Moore. So that could play. As you can see, Shifty in the background now as Jerry Moore goes into turn 1 and they come on the exit of the last corner. So let's see if that gap changes much.
It looks like Shifty is slightly gaining, actually.
It does look like that. So that could be interesting here, the end of the race. As we're now on board with Getting My Pipe, who's looking up the Zanzer Honda here for the P5. As the Zanzer Honda goes defensive. You may recognise his face from Tier 1, who is now in Tier 2. But a very fast driver who was doing really well in the Tier 1 Championship before they missed a few rounds. So this will definitely be one of the favourites to do well in this championship. But let's see what the Bentley driver could do here on the Honda driver. He gets a much better exit. And he almost gives him a little bump there to say, come on, Arkadark, let's get on with this. We need to start making progress on the other drivers.
Oh, just makes another little bump. Pushes him wide a bit.
And he loses his front end plate. But nevertheless, Getting My Pipe goes around the outside of Arkadark. And Arkadark almost loses it then. Getting My Pipe is through into P5. Drivers are a lot more separated now as Josh is in the pits. So Josh is coming in for possibly the soft compound. So that is interesting. I was not expecting Josh to pit, to be honest. I thought he might be able to last out the rest of the race. Yeah. Unless if he's got wing damage.
If he's going to come back out on the softs. Yeah, they are taking his wing damage. Yeah. Right, so Jerry Moore in first, Shifty in second, and Lewis in third. Quite a bit of time though to separate the top three now.
Got the top two holding their rightful positions from the start of the race. We've eventually made them back. But Lewis has made up 7 positions into third. We have GB292 made up 5 positions in fourth. And we have Rebel Go Plays who's actually made up 14 positions. Are they on? Yeah, they're on a new compound now, aren't they? Yeah.
Looks like we have a safety car test.
What for?
Or has my game glitched out?
No. I can see a safety car too, but
it seems to be sat on the tracking sector 1 on the minimap.
Yeah, it does. I don't know what for though, because Benjo, aka Unlucky A, retired a little while ago.
There we go. Jerry Moore is in the pits as well. Maybe we do have a safety car coming in.
I think Josh making that pit stop before the safety car, or it might have been on the safety car, I didn't realise, but this would be interesting to see where they come out.
This will be interesting now.
Was it at the right time though? That is the question. As they're coming around third for last corner now.
We've got Jerry Moore out on the softs as well.
Shifty sticking to the medium, so we'll see Shifty trying to hold off the last few laps here at Australia and try and take the win on the medium compound. But we'll see some drivers behind on the soft compound who will be breathing down his neck.
Oh, it's Jerry
we
Moore
see a
just
little
goes
bit
into
of
the
damage
back
there
of
between
Lewis.
Jerry Moore. So that is not ideal. Jerry Moore's just pitted and he's just rear-ended Lewis. So that is really put a spanner into the works for his possible race win.
So these safety cars really have caused a bit of a problem today, and
They have.
who's that just gone flying past? Dominguez. Dominguez looking to take that lap back by the looks of things. Hang on, he's only 4. Oh no, yeah, he would make him a lap behind.
Rebel Go Places on a free stop. Currently sitting in P4. On a 4-lap old softs. It's very interesting. Now see which
severe collision with Rebel Go
Dominguez
Places.
disqualified.
Oh wow. So maybe that was for not hanging back on the safety car then, Tez.
Could very well be. Shifty 50 on 11 lap old mediums, and Lewis is 2 behind him. We have Jerry Moore, who has lost part of their front wing, who's got brand new soft. So to be honest, between them top 3, it's very equal in terms of damage and tyres and whatnot, and what they've each got, respectively. We've got Rebel, who's out of the 3 of them is probably in a better position. With only 5-lap old softs, but we do have Getting My Pipe, who's only on 2-lap old softs. And from what I can see, their wing is in pretty one piece, so we could possibly see Getting My Pipe even getting a podium here. Josh is in the same position as Getting My Pipe, providing they've got the same. Yeah, they've got a good front wing as well.
Yeah.
And even Arca Dark as well. I mean, they're only on 2-lap old softs, and they've got a fully functioning car.
Yeah, I mean, Arca Dark was up there for a while, wasn't he, on his old mediums?
Yeah,
so let's see what he can do on these softs.
Hopefully, they don't make any contact underneath the safety car, and they should be all good. But here we go. We're about to be underway again for what I'm hoping is the last time here at the Australian Grand Prix. I want to see no more safety cars. I want to see pure race at the end now, as Shifty 50 will start to set the pace. But he has Lewis breathing right up his gearbox now. Let's restart this Grand Prix. See a pig forward, we see damage, and that is Meanenbow. Is that Meanenbow? That was Meanenbow who took damage from the car in front. And Shifty 50 setting the pace now. When will he put his foot down? Now he does, as he's off.
There we go.
And we
Jerry
see
Moore
Jerry
making a
Moore
move.
Trying to make a move already.
Lewis to make a move on Shifty as well.
We see a move from Lewis already. Oh, this is very clean though. This is very
Jerry
clean.
Moore now taking over Lewis as well.
Wow.
A bit of swapping around from the top 3 there.
As Shifty gets a very good start there. As you see, one of the Audi drivers a little further back making a move on one of the Bentley drivers. Oh, as we see, there's Arca Dark swinging across the track there. Liam Hannon's made a move on Arca Dark.
Lewis has dropped back down to 6 now.
See Rebel Go Play trying to go around the outside of Jerry Moore. In the intercept Lupo car.
Arc of Dark and GB292 with a bit of contact just sends GB292 spinning off the track there.
I think Jerry Moore completely swapped his driving line there and threw Rebel there into the grass. I'm not too sure though, but if that was the case, that wasn't great to see. As Joey retires just at the end, what a shame. And so does Small Hands.
I missed that one. Not sure what happened with that.
No, I missed it too.
I think it may as they're both in the track on sector 3. Or is it the end of sector 2?
Getting my pipe there to make an advantage by contact move, which wasn't ideal to see. That'll probably get looked at after the race. But Shifty's actually made a nearly 4-second gap on Jerry Moore with only 2 laps remaining here at the Australian Grand Prix. Can they be the first winner here in the Tier 2 Season 1 here at TT Motorsports?
Rebel Goal Players is gaining on Jerry Moore.
Yeah, they had a little bit of a scuffle a minute ago, but I think Rebel was going to want to try and make the move back on Jerry. And it was only just here before, as Rebel really does cut the corner there, so I don't know what penalties there are lingering around the grid at the moment, but that really could throw a spanner into the works at the end when they all cross the line. As Jerry goes wide, and Rebel is now in the slipstream of Jerry Moore. Can they make a move? As they do this cut back.
Just not quite. Just can't quite get him, can he, Tez?
But now we have Getting My Pipe who's all over the gearbox of Rebel Go Play. So now this is a 3-way battle for second. Oh, not even to mention Josh as well. And to be fair, I look back, the further I look back, they're all together.
They're all bunched up here, aren't they? Liam Hannon making a move as well.
Possibly on Josh.
He waits, he bides his time.
This is great to see.
Arc of Dark in the mix as well, though. Oh, slight bit of contact there.
Oh.
Liam and Josh.
Josh and Liam, was that?
Yeah. It was, yep.
I see Josh power sliding a little bit there. But Getting My Pipe is looking all over the back of these two.
As Lewis is
waiting
out.
for one of these two to make a move. I think if Getting My Pipe just holds it off right here, he can do a double overtake, to be quite honest. He's in the freshest high here.
Apologies
from these two drivers. As well, you know, Jerry Moore's actually missing a bit of front wing. So this will be the place right here. And this super fast left, right.
That's it.
Getting My Pipe
Gets
doesn't
that
get a very
DRS.
good entrance there, to be honest. Oh!
Really close there.
But they go side by side and Rebel does it around the outside. Oh, but there's more contact between Getting My Pipe and is that Josh? 2 ex-Tier 1 drivers going neck to neck there.
Get me my
really
pipe.
Lost out here. He's really lost out here. That's a shame.
Not really fighting there.
One driver.
I see, he's fighting
two of them.
Keep out of that 7th here.
Let's talk about Shifty though. He's made nearly, well, he's made a 9-second gap on the rest of the field. Just Shifty's put an absolute shift in. Excuse the pun.
Nice punters. I like that one. Yeah, 9 seconds is a hell of a time difference.
Outside here of Jerry Moore, and I think he does it. And Jerry Moore goes really wide, and Josh into 3rd place. They have Liam Hannon who's made a move on Jerry Moore as well. So Jerry Moore is literally getting picked off one by one by these drivers for having no front wing.
Tell you what, the action between 3rd and 7th here is pretty remarkable.
It's incredible. Let's talk about Rebel going
plays
as well.
Jerry Moore's just been clipped by Liam and he spins out. He is the wrong way. Will we see him recover?
I missed that.
Oh, dropping places now. I'm sure he's going to have damage from that. What a shame. Really in contention there and drop right back. I'm sure there's going to be quite a few incidents after this.
Is your race winner here for round 1 of a Tier 2 Season 1 here at TT Motorsports. Shifty 50 takes the win, the first win of the season. We have Rebel Go Place, who is my driver of the day, making up 17 positions to take P2. We have Josh rounded up the podium in P3. We have Liam Hannon taking P4. Liam Hannon actually wins the race and Get My Pipe takes second.
Oh, wow.
So Shifty takes it on the grid, but Liam Hannon actually wins this race and Get My Pipe gets second. Josh keeps third place. Rebel gets P4. Shifty drops down to P5. What a shame. GB292 takes 7th. Arc Dark takes 7th. Jerry Moore takes 8th. It's Chitsu takes 9th. I didn't quite catch the rest there, but that is such a shame.
I'll tell you what.
Shifty.
I'll tell you what, Tez, that was them. The penalties really made a difference at the end there. Oh, you can see driver of the day, Rebel Go players on the game. I've got to give it to him as well. Though. Did remarkable that
was
race.
An incredible drive for Rebel. It's a shame about the corner cutting though. If they keep the corner cutting to a minimal,
this
it
is
would
the
make
thing.
all the difference. Along
The safety car as well.
Yeah.
That little Liam Hannon there taking the win. So Liam must have had minimal penalties on that race.
Yeah, he must have done. That's the way to do it though. As he takes the win here for the round 1 here in Tier 2 Season 1 here at TT Motorsport. Well done to Liam Hannon. Well done to Get My Pipe for the 2nd place. Yeah, well done to all the drivers as well for participating today. What a race that was to commentate. But there is some work to be doing. We do need to have a few words with some of the drivers, especially contact underneath the safety car. I think that is the biggest point to take out of this race.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, what a race has been, Pi.
Oh, an absolute cracker, Tez.
It's been a pleasure to commentate.
I've enjoyed that one.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching. And we will catch you next week.
Catch you later, guys. Thank you.